Welcome, everyone, to Louisville, Kentucky, L&N Stadium, home of the Cardinals. The Dukes will kick it off to get us underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Louisville's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they faced this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
They're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like most of the time, you know, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to make you go the length of the field. They're going to see if you can be patient. They're going to see how you respond to adversity. So some challenges coming his way for sure.
Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. Let's talk a minute about Louisville's new quarterback, Miller Moss. Last year, started 9 games at his childhood favorite, USC, before being replaced by Jaden Mayava. Now with the Bill, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Cardinals.
That is how you get your playmaking wide receiver in the game early. First series, they scripted this. They want to get him the football. They get him the football, and he does the rest. Gets the big touchdown in the opening drive of the game.
And right down the middle. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Makes the grab. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Grabbed behind the line, it's Alston. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Dukes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Catch in the middle, it's Alston. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs. Gives it on the option.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And the Dukes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun on 3rd down. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Dukes are moving quickly down the field. Leaves it with the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to the ground with the running back. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. And the Dukes had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wideout trying to get it in. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Dukes.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Give to Brown. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Makes the catch. It's Brown. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. The Cardinals will have a first down.
You know, I think there's a lot of people in the stadium that were wondering, why are they going for it on 4th and 1 in their own end of the field? But the gamble paid off.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. To the ground with the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Cardinals kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking for a man, it's Moss. Fires to the big fella. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Unloads to the right. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. It'll be 3rd and long. Just keeps slinging it. Rushes on him. Grabbed over the middle. It's Stewart. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. 4th down and less than a yard. And of course the offense is going to stay on the field. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Cardinals pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Trying play action. Looking left. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. So the pass interference in the end zone will have the ball placed at the 2. And the Cardinals will snap it on 1st and 10. Headed to the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Louisville!
Well, I know it's early this season, but it's obvious already. This guy is a major weapon in this offense. Had 2 touchdowns in his first game. He's now on the board right now. What a difference maker and a playmaker he's going to be this season for this offense.
And he's going to try to return this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Scanning the field, it's Barnett. Finds the tight end. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. From the gun, running back gets to give. Showing off the arms. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. To the ground, he's got it again. Finds a little space. Oh, a lot of space. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Sanchez. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got his man on the outside. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over, a chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Dukes decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Catches it cleanly at the 20. He gets a block. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Bringing the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the shotgun, the inside give. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Back to pass, it's Moss. Makes the catch. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. They are perfect on 4th down so far in the 1st half. They'll try to make it 3 for 3. Trying to keep the drive alive. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Here's a heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Kyle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Alston. Hard running there. The offense will quickly use a timeout. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Back to pass. Got his man quickly. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. And the Dukes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Alston. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Fires to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, James Madison.
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Use the play fake, now to throw. Time to take a shot. And the pass is knocked away and incomplete, but there is a flag down. Looks as if the defender was a little overeager and a little overzealous and got there early. So the penalty for pass interference will allow this offense to run one more play on an untimed down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender. The first half can't end on a defensive penalty, so we'll get a little bonus football and an untimed down. Looking to throw on first down. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. The Cardinals will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Dukes are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Back to throw, it's Barnett. Looking to the big tight end. Catch in the middle, it's Kyle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. From the gun, running back on the move. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Dukes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He leaves it with his back. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Let's see if the defense comes after them. Third and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Alston. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Dukes are on the move. The give to the back. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. They'll run the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Here on third down, you might want to protect the field goal, but you have to stay aggressive. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. And the Dukes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Touchdown, Dukes! And that one will put them up here in the second half.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Brown has it. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Moss. Makes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Cardinals come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. The Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow at 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Makes the catch. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to run for it. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Might as well give it to him again. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Cardinals with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. 5 yards away from another 3rd down conversion on this drive. They're already 2 for 2. Got a man. It's Bell. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Tries to get it on the ground. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Cardinals kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Makes the grab. It's Stewart. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Running back searching for a hole. The Cardinals pick up the first down. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they cell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Cardinals! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. To the air, it's Barnett. Swings it out to the flat. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. The Dukes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Alston. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you a huge 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man down the middle. Turns it on in midfield. There he goes. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Explosive plays are great, but you got to finish the deal. 1st and 10 in the red zone. Finds his man. Stop is made at the 8, but it'll be enough to set up a 1st and goal.
And the slant is really a difficult route to defend against if you're a DB in man coverage, especially when you have no help on the inside. So if you're the offense and you continue seeing that coverage, you might as well keep attacking it just like that.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, James Madison. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And they're able to score on a drive where they had to have it this late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one-on-one matchup.
Big-time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You could tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it, and now the big play in the 4th quarter for the touchdown.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Here comes the heat. Quickly out to the tight end.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field, but you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your second and third.
Oh, he's got some space. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Here's a throw downfield late. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And he's got it. He's got it for a touchdown. And here in the final minute, they're a single point behind.
What a massive play by this offense. Man, you needed it. Great execution. Now kick the extra point, tie this football game up late, or do you go for two? Do you go for the win? Do you try to take the lead? That is a you decision.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Pulled it, finds his man on the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Back to throw, it's Barnett. He's going to run it. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining. Handoff from the gun. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Back to throw, and he's got to do it here late. Firing to the right, complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They're going to go to the air on third and short. Plucks it out of the air. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a first down. And the Dukes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Dukes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Gets rid of it. Catch in the middle, it's Alston. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. They'll try to strike first with a field goal in overtime. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And with that, they've taken the lead. Down by 3, it's their turn here in overtime. A touchdown will win it. Here's first down. Looking downfield, it's Moss. He'll throw it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now on third down, and at the very least, trying to get into a little better field goal position. Caught in the backfield, it's Andrews. This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be fourth down from the 24. And this field goal attempt might be their chance to save themselves. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. He's got it, a gutsy kick from downtown, and we will play another overtime. One extra period didn't get it done, and we start the second OT. Give to Brown. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Cardinals with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Might be looking to run. He's loose. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown. Motion from the wideout. Little touch pass to the receiver. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Floating away. He wants it all. Touchdown Cardinals. That score gives them the lead here in the second overtime. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Now on 1st down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Back to pass, it's Barnett. Going to try to get it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. 3rd down in overtime. They have to keep the drive alive and try to get it in the house. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He just about had the pick, and what a play that would have been in overtime, but it brings up 4th down. One more stop by this defense wins it. 4th and long in overtime. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Can't make the grab. The desperation 4th down play, and this one is over. My pulse rate is still through the roof on this game. I would have called that one for free. Wait, I don't want to get carried away there, but it was a really fun game. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Charlotte 49ers, Jerry Richardson Stadium, and the fans have been filling this one up in anticipation of this clash. The Tar Heels will get us up.